Now we are in the Eminönü District, one of the liveliest and most colorful areas of Istanbul. Our next destination is the new mosque, which is located just across the street from the ferry terminal. To cross the road safely and conveniently, we'll use the underground passage. But this is not just a passage, it's a small bazaar hidden beneath the street. Inside, you can find all kinds of things: clothes, accessories, jewelry, small household items, souvenirs, toys, and little gifts. It's a lively place with many stalls. Even if you don't plan to buy anything, it's worth walking through. The atmosphere here is unique. Now we leave the underpass and head toward the new mosque. The new mosque, or Yeni Camii, officially named Valide Sultans Camii, is one of the most iconic imperial mosques of the Ottoman era in Istanbul. Its main dome rises about 36 meters high and is supported by 4 semi-domes, creating a layered and harmonious silhouette. In total, the mosque features more than 60 domes, forming one of the most recognizable skylines along the Golden Horn. Now we enter the mosque complex. First, we step into the inner courtyard, known as Avlu. The courtyard is surrounded by a graceful portico with arches, and in the center stands a ceremonial fountain for ablution, the Shadirvan. It's beautifully carved and adds a calm, peaceful atmosphere to the space. Entry to the mosque is free, but it is closed to non-worshippers during prayer times. Before entering, everyone must remove their shoes. Although it is called the New Mosque, construction actually began in 1597, commissioned by Safiye Sultan. However, due to political conflicts and financial difficulties, the project was halted several times. It was finally completed only in 1665 under Turhan Sultan, the mother of Sultan Mehmed IV. Inside, the mosque is richly decorated with famous Iznik tiles, featuring deep blues, greens, and reds. Colorful stained glass windows allow soft daylight to fill the prayer hall, while the walls are adorned with exquisite Arabic calligraphy, including verses from the Quran. Visitors are welcome, but modest clothing is required. Women should cover their hair, shoulders, and legs, while men should wear long trousers and a shirt or t-shirt. Inside the mosque, you'll also find a stand offering free informational materials for visitors. These brochures introduce the history of the mosque and key aspects of Islamic culture, available in many different languages to help international guests learn more. After visiting the new mosque, we continue our walk toward the Rüstem Pasha Mosque. To get there, we follow one of the most characteristic bazaar streets in this part of the city, Hasırcılar Caddesi. The bazaar streets of Istanbul have their own special charm. They are vibrant, colorful, and full of movement. As we walk along the street, one of the first places we notice is the famous coffee shop, Kurukahveci Mehmet Efendi. This is one of the most popular spots in Istanbul to buy freshly ground Turkish coffee. Here you can purchase coffee in different package sizes or try a ready-made cup. We continue walking deeper into the street. This is a more authentic, everyday shopping street where many shops sell goods wholesale, but retail shopping is also very common. Here you can find almost everything: household items, dishes, kitchenware, textiles, small electronics, toys, inexpensive sweets, spices, and all kinds of everyday products. The street is always very lively. Narrow passageways, shouting vendors, porters pushing carts through the crowds, and endless rows of shops packed with goods. It's noisy, busy, and incredibly atmospheric, a real slice of traditional Istanbul life. Now we arrive at the Rüstem Pasha Mosque. At first glance, it can be easy to miss. The mosque is built above a complex of shops and storage rooms. To enter the mosque, we need to climb one of the side staircases. At the top, it feels as if we step into a small oasis of calm and serenity, suspended above the trade below. We arrive in the outer gallery, the covered porch known as the Revak. This is the main courtyard area in traditional Ottoman design. Here we can see elegant marble columns supporting graceful arches and the roof above us. In this gallery, visitors can also find free informational materials to learn more about Islamic culture. There is also a small stand where you can buy beautiful souvenirs inspired by the famous tile patterns that cover the interior of the mosque. Before entering the main hall, it is important to respect the mosque's dress code. The Rüstem Pasha Mosque is one of the most elegant and surprisingly often overlooked mosques in Istanbul. It was built in 1561 during the golden age of the Ottoman Empire. The mosque was commissioned by Rüstem Pasha, the powerful Grand Vizier of Sultan Süleyman the Magnificent and the husband of the Sultan's daughter, Valide Sultans. Rüstem Pasha Mosque became instantly famous for its extraordinary use of Iznik tiles. These tiles belong to the golden era of Iznik production and are known for their incredible glaze, sharp patterns, and vibrant colors. This breathtaking interior makes the Rüstem Pasha Mosque one of the most beautifully decorated mosques in the entire city.